and c dot email is equal to. Okay, one more thing I want to do. In Outlook, a contact is actually saved as a file, so it would be nice to have a file name. This is what you actually see in your phone. When you're looking at a contact, you can see their first name, their last name, a combination, right? I can do that right here. This is called the file as. So I can choose the file as. I can choose it to be the same as the first name, a combination, as you like. Okay? So what will it be? Let's use a combination. Okay, so let's say txt last dot text and what, comma, space, okay, and txt first dot text. So I will save the file as last name, comma, first name. So for example, if first name is Samer, last name is Audi, this will be Audi, comma, Samer. Okay? Alright, so this is the second step. All of this is you filling the attributes with the right kind of information. The third step is to create a session. So I'm going to call it current session as an Outlook session. The session can be used, sorry I forgot here, as a new Outlook session. So the Outlook session can be used to add any kind of object that you have in the session that is open, which is basically your emulator. And if you save the state of the emulator, they will be actually saved next time you open them. So I'm going to go ahead and use the current session to add my object. My object happens to be a contact. So if I say here contact, and if you notice here I have appointments, I have tasks, I have email accounts, and so on, and even SMS. But mine is contacts. Always we will add items, so items.add. But what are we adding? We are adding the object of the contacts type, which I called it what? C. Okay, so again, let us recap what we've done here. The first step is to import the Pocket Outlook. Second step is to declare an object of the type that you want, which is contact. The third step is to fill in the attributes, okay, usually from text boxes, and they can be validated and should be sometimes. Then you will create an Outlook session object. This object will be used to add the object of the type that you chose, which is a contact. Okay, very straightforward. Let us go ahead and test it. Okay, and my form now will load. Notice here that no, I cannot see my contacts anyway. Okay, let us go ahead and add a new contact. So I will say first name is Demo, last name is VB, mobile number is 333-4444, and the email is demo@vb.com. Okay. When I click this, I will take all this information and add it in the Outlook session using the Outlook session. So, all right. Well, of course, my application does not provide any kind of feedback, and this is, of course, not a good practice. You should provide a feedback whether this is successful or not. You can use a message box. You can write on the form itself using a label. It's up to you. But for now, I will just close it just to make sure it's actually working. And I go to my contacts. and I will see my new contact here, and look how it's written, VB, demo. Basically, this is the name, the file as, okay? So if you notice here, when you do an edit, all of these represents, all of these, email 1, email 2, assistant, etc., they represent what? They represent attributes to your contact. For example, I could have added a title, Mr., Mrs., Doctor, etc. Okay, this is it for this lesson. Thank you.